Most people imagine chaos, riots, looting, violence, but the real danger in the first 72 hours after a collapse is something almost no one expects. It's quieter and far deadlier. It's the moment the world stops and the human mind refuses to accept it. Collapse doesn't feel like collapse at first. It feels like an inconvenience. The power goes out. Your phone can't connect. Traffic lights are frozen. Everyone tells themselves the same comforting lie. It'll be back in a minute. Humans aren't wired for sudden reality shifts. So in the first few hours, most people wait. They wait for the old world to come back online. But behind the scenes, the clock is ticking. Grocery stores lose refrigeration, water treatment facilities go dark, hospitals switch to limited backup power. The collapse has begun, but almost no one realizes it. By evening, the power is still out. This is when the first true danger emerges: denial. Denial keeps families sitting in dark living rooms, hoping for news that won't come. Every major disaster study, from hurricanes to blackouts, shows the same truth. Most people don't respond quickly. They freeze mentally, not out of fear, but sheer disbelief. As night falls, there are no sirens, no announcements, just silence. It's the dangerous calm before the storm. By the second day, the illusion cracks. Pantries run thin. People leave their homes not with a plan, but because sitting still feels unbearable. Grocery stores become the first flashpoint, not violent, not yet. Just confused crowds realizing credit cards don't work and shelves are emptying in minutes. Then comes the part most never see coming: the withdrawal of emergency services. Police, firefighters, they begin to disappear. Not out of malice, but because they have families too. Civilization depends on people showing up. In a collapse, they show up for their own first. This leads to one single turning point, the moment that marks the true beginning of the breakdown. It's when you realize, deep in your bones, help isn't coming. You can feel the shift. Neighbors stop asking, "When will this end?" and start asking, "What are you doing?" Trust begins to crack. By day 3, desperation takes shape. Water becomes the center of everything. People walk for miles, and bottled water becomes treasure. Information becomes more valuable than food as rumors spread like wildfire.
People start forming groups, not for survival, but out of a primal need not to be alone. And this is when the first wave of deaths usually begins. Not from combat or crime, but from the quiet failures. Dehydration, a cut that gets infected, a diabetic without insulin. The systems we relied on every single day are gone, all at once. At the 72-hour mark, people stop waiting. Human behavior splits into 3 paths: the planners, who start rationing and thinking long-term; the wanderers, who roam searching for help that doesn't exist; and the desperate, who turn to impulsive, reckless decisions. The first 72 hours don't create these types, they reveal them. The apocalypse doesn't begin with an explosion. It begins quietly, with hesitation, with the human mind struggling to accept that the world it knew is gone. Survival isn't about weapons or stockpiles. It's about clarity. It's about recognizing the moment the world changes and having the courage to change with it. In those first 72 hours, that clarity is the rarest resource of all.